Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here to preview tomorrow's match that will be played at the Renzo Barbera Stadium in Palermo. The match that will feature Palermo against AC Milan, also valid for round 29 of the Serie A season. Of course, it has been mentioned many times that these are going to be the last 10 games of the season, and it's pretty much going to be a new season for Milan where every game is going to count in these next 10 games. And of course, they're going to have to get as many wins as possible to at least reach sixth place in order to at least get a possibility to qualify for the Europa League. But it won't be an easy task, and especially in this first encounter of this new season, where Milan will be playing Palermo, a team that, of course, they've been promoted this season to the Serie A. And while many people didn't think they were going to do so good, they've actually had their own, they set their own, and they've been getting good results, especially at the beginning of the season. They've been getting good momentum. It was a team that has many surprises, such as Dybala, a guy that has scored 12 goals for them so far this season, and he will definitely maybe be sold in the summer, maybe not, but he's definitely going to leave a team like Palermo once they're gonna get the right sum of money. So of course, Palermo in these recent games, they haven't been doing so well, actually. As a matter of fact, they have only scored once in their last 5 games, and they have lost 3 times and tied 2 in that process. So those are pretty favorable statistics for us. However, Milan needs to continue the momentum that they picked up against Cagliari with that 3-1 win. And as we know, Milan has had such a tough time this season to pick up consecutive wins, and it won't be very different once again at the Renzo Barbera against a team like Palermo, where I think they only lost twice so far at home this season. So definitely a good team at home that could definitely get results with the home crowd. Also, guys, I really have fond memories of the Renzo Barbera. I remember a few years ago, I think it was the last season that Zlatan Ibrahimovic played for us. 4-0 win, that one where Ibrahimovic actually got a hat trick. He could have had probably a fourth or fifth. Brings back good memories, but of course, those times are far past. So let's just hope we get a win for now. Without further ado, let's look at the probable starting lineups, guys, because once again, Inzaghi will be going with a 4-3-3 this time around. Diego Lopez in net, Abate, Mexes, Paletta, Antonelli will make up the defense. As far as the midfield, Van Ginkel, De Jong, and Bonaventura. And up front, Cherchi, Destro, and Menez. On paper, this looks like a pretty decent team. Van Ginkel, of course, still young. And while he was given some chances at the beginning of the season to perform, and he didn't really perform, as of late, when he has been given the chance, he's actually been showing up a bit. So I'm a bit excited to see how he could perform in this match if he does actually play. Bonaventura, of course, one of the few certainties this season. He could definitely do well on the left there to aid and to help Menez. But Destro needs to get back to his goal-scoring touch, and hopefully we'll see a goal from him as well as from Cherchi in this match. Two guys that I think they need some momentum going their way. They need something to, of course, boost their morale in order to turn this season around for them. As for Palermo, up front, Dybala, as I mentioned before, their masterpiece really in this team. Got 12 goals so far this season, always giving good performances for Palermo. He's probably the reason why they're doing pretty decent in the Serie A standings. And he's going to be paired up with Belotti there and Vasquez, that actually earned his first Italian national team call-up last week. And, of course, it's a team that I mentioned before could definitely get results at any given time in the season. They haven't been the worst of teams. They've actually had very decent results, except as of recent times. But as I said, it's going to be a tough one at the Renzo Barbera, like any of these last 10 matches will be for Milan. So, guys, just some few announcements. As you may know, of course, we haven't been making videos for the past 2 weeks at least. But let's just talk a bit about what has been going on for Milan, because once again, there's been so many names put into Milan's really group of people that could buy Milan, get share, coming from China. We got a latest one yesterday. His name is there's so many investors there and so many names currently looking to get into Milan. But of course, so far there's nothing that's 100% sure. Therefore, that is why we haven't made an official video concerning this matter, concerning that someone has finally bought Milan. And of course, when it becomes official, we will, of course, make a discussion video based on that. But as for now, it's just many, many names without any certainties as to who will become the new owner. Furthermore, there's also another thing I want to talk about as far as the players that were called up. Apparently, there are some reports that Montari decided to tell Inzaghi, or at least his agent, kind of made Inzaghi understood that Montari doesn't want to play in this match against Palermo, mainly because he feels he shouldn't be there, and of course because it seems to be that Milan's plans are not to keep him for next season. Therefore, he wants to limit himself, but you know, you kind of have to disagree with Montari, even though he hasn't been giving his performances, good performances. You know, you're still under contract. To not call yourself up for a game, to not let Inzaghi call yourself for a game, it's kind of disrespectful, not only for himself, but also for the team. I mean, okay, if Inzaghi doesn't play you, that's another story, but don't do this whole scenery in front of everyone just because you think that Milan doesn't want you next season. Many people are probably pleased with this, including myself, because Montari really hasn't done anything good for Milan. And when he has been stepping on the pitch, he's only done damage for our team. So, you know, we'll see what goes on with that situation. But that's what happened with Montari, and that is why he hasn't been called up. So, of course, guys, don't forget the match is tomorrow. Actually, all the games in the Serie A will be played tomorrow because Sunday is Easter. Therefore, it's an all day, and no one will be playing on Sunday. So all the games are tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be back for the pre-match hangout and the match review discussion. So make sure to subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with everything AC Milan, as we will cover it all for you tomorrow and in the near future. Thank you for watching. This has been Gio from Rossoneri TV signing off, and as usual, Forza Milan.